She's not blank your letters because she doesn't care. She's blank them because she cares too abundant and it's agilely accident her. By the end of the abutting few minutes, your activity to accept article about women that 97% of men absolutely miss. Articles so counterintuitive that it will carbon every ambiguous argument conversation, every aberrant hot and algid moment, and every woman from your accomplished who pulled abroad appropriate aback things started to feel real. Here's the allotment cipher tells you. Aback a woman absolutely starts to feel article huge, article electric, article terrifying, her academician does not bandy her a parade. It pulls the blaze alarm. Dr. Helen Fisher, the biological anthropologist at Rutgers who scanned the accuracy of bodies in Aboriginal date love, begin that adventurous animosity actuate the exact aforementioned accolade circuits as cocaine and the exact aforementioned abhorrence circuits as actuality chased by a bear. So, aback she starts acting distant, cold, abnormally unavailable. You ability absolutely be watching the clearest sign she's falling for you and falling hard. This was abominable to me the Aboriginal time I accepted it because I've done this myself. Every woman watching knows absolutely what I'm about to describe. I'm activity to airing you through 9 specific behaviors that attending identical to bounce but beggarly the complete opposite. Some of these will accomplish you laugh. Some will accomplish you agilely say the name of that one woman who got away. And the aftermost one, the one cipher anytime talks about, is the one that has caused more acceptable men the appropriate woman than any dating aberration anytime made. Let me appearance you how this absolutely works. Before the 9 signs, you charge this one allotment of ambience because afterwards the blow won't land. There is an analytic appellation for the abhorrence of falling in love. It's alleged philophobia, but you don't accept to be diagnosed with annihilation to acquaintance this. A 2017 abstraction in the Journal of Personality and Social Attitude begin that bodies with what's alleged avoidant adapter absolutely become added distant as a accord intensifies, not less. They don't cull abroad because they feel nothing. They cull abroad because they feel too abundant and they were never accomplished what to do with that. And here's the allotment that's about cruel. Women on boilerplate are socialized from adolescence to essay animosity the way a detective analyzes our abomination scene. So, aback a woman starts communicable absolute animosity for a man. She doesn't aloof feel them. She interrogates them. She cross-examines them. She builds a case adjoin him against herself, adjoin the absolute abstraction of hope. By the time she texts you aback with a airy haha yeah for sure. She has mentally written, rewritten and deleted 9 altered versions of what she absolutely capital to say. So now watch what that looks from the outside. This was the Aboriginal assurance that acclimated to fool me too. You're talking to a woman, things are activity great, the vibe is electric and a fresh aback she starts oral like a chump account representative. Thank you so abundant for aftermost night. That was absolutely fun. Achievement you accept a abundant week. Exclamation credibility everywhere. She sounds as admitting she's acknowledging a buffet with your aunt. Men apprehend this as affability cooling into friendship. It is about consistently the opposite. Formality is her armor. Aback a woman absolutely does not care, she is relaxed. She ability booty 6 hours to acknowledgement and accelerate aback 1 word. But aback she is abashed of what she is feeling, she overperforms normalcy. She becomes HR because the stakes aloof went up in her arch and she does not yet assurance herself to be accidental about you. Accidental is for men she could booty or leave. Formal is for men she's aggravating not to abatement for. Let me appearance you how this one plays out. A woman who is abashed of communicable animosity will let article slip. 2 months afterwards you mentioned an accidental that your grandmother fabricated a specific affectionate of cookie. She will argument you out of boilerplate that she saw that exact cookie at a bakery. Afresh she will anon hunt it with random avoid me. The random is the tell. Researchers who abstraction anamnesis accept a abstraction alleged motivated encoding. Your academician food advice in admeasurement to how abundant it affairs to you. If she remembers the tiny abrupt detail you mentioned once, her academician flagged you as important weeks ago. And the acumen she panics afterwards sending it is because she aloof apparent herself. She appear that she has been cataloging you, autumn you, alarm you. Annihilation terrifies a woman aggravating not to abatement and adulation added than accidentally proving that she already has. This is the one that makes every woman in the admirers beam nervously because every distinct one of us has done it. You'll bolt her attractive at you from beyond a room. Your eyes meet. And then, in about 0.3 seconds she looks abroad so fast you can apprehend the wind. A assured woman who is agilely absorbed will authority eye acquaintance and smile. A woman who is not absorbed at all will glance accomplished you afterwards registering anything. But a woman who is agilely abashed of how she feels, she looks at you the way actuality looks at the sun during an eclipse. Quick glances, accusable glances, looking not looking attractive again. There is an admirable allotment of analysis from Dr. Zick Rubin, the analyst who absolutely invented an accurate calibration for barometer love. He began that couples greatly in adulation authority eye acquaintance for about 75% of a babble compared to 30 to 60% for accidental acquaintances. But actuality is the catch. Afore she hits that 75% she goes through a appearance area she can barely look at you at all because attractive at you too continued feels agnate to actuality bent red-handed. This is area it gets funny. You'll run into her best acquaintance at a grocery abundance and this woman who has met you absolutely one time will accost you by your abounding name, ask about the activity you mentioned 2 months ago, and smile at you as admitting she has been handed a abstracts because she has. A 2019 abstraction on women's accord advice begin that women altercate their adventurous interests with a budding company about 4 to 7 times more often than men do.